Hello, everybody. It's Marialda here once again, and Corona be damned, we got Nekos to unbox. Yes, we got figures again. Woohoo! Yes. And I was surprised. These ones, technically, when they shipped, they weren't scheduled to be here until Monday, and well, it's Friday, and we've got a box. So yay! Let's get this open. This is going to be a special twofer episode, so I'm going to actually do both figures in one video because I mean, they're sisters. They have to go together. You can't have one without the other. Plus, they're the pop-up parade, so kind of small. Hopefully, they'll be quick. But get this open. So I got this from Big in Japan instead of Ami. So that's why the packaging maybe looks a little different. We got the paper, and we got bubble wrap. Put that off to the side. And they're upside down. So there they are in their bubble wraps. So not too terribly big. I don't know if I said it or not, but these are pop-up parade figures. So I was kind of back and forth on if I was going to buy them or not because they're small, they're cheap. I mean, cheap is good, but like I said, they're small, they're cheap, and basically, they're Good Smile's version kind of prize figures. Maybe higher quality prize figures. But anyways, we got the bubble wrap off. Let's get the tissue paper out. And then we'll actually be able to see the nekos. I'm sorry if this is kind of a helter-skelter thing because I didn't really have a plan for this today. So yeah, here we go. We've got the nekos. We have ChocoVani. Yes, Chocola and Vanilla. They are from NekoPara. As I've said several times, they are from the Pop-Up Parade line of Good Smile companies. What Pop-Up Parade is basically Good Smile has realized that they're getting way expensive and so many delays and everything. So Pop-Up Parade, the figures are scheduled to come out like a couple months after they're announced, and they're all 3,900 yen. And they're all going to be about this size, a little bit smaller. When I looked it up on MFC, they're about as tall as Kato Megumi, the swimsuit version of her that I have. Though looking at them, they do seem, to my eye, maybe a little bit bigger. But yeah, we got the nekos. These two were released on May 26th of 2020. I ordered them back on March 8th of 2020. I had debated on them because I love NekoPara, I love Chocola and Vanilla, but I wasn't sure about the pop-up parade, so I waited and waited. My wanting them kept building and building until I finally decided I wanted them. When I looked at Ami and they were sold out. So went over, got them at Big in Japan for maybe a little bit less than Ami. But yeah, they shipped out on the 28th and got here on the 29th. So of course we have Corona-chan, so had to go DHL for them. And that's another story I will tell later because I'm rambling and everything. As I said, they are not very expensive. I paid 3,190 yen for each of them, or $31.57. EMS shipping for both of them at Big in Japan was going to be 3,700 yen, but then, as I said, I had to pay a little bit more to upgrade them to DHL. I might as well tell you as I'm opening Chocola up. When I got Big in Japan emailed me and said that, shipping is stopped to my country, so they could do DHL. I said, yes, I want them. Please switch to DHL, and I understand it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Well, they came back the next day with an email asking for more money. There's the inside of Chocola's box. And it said 800.00. And I freaked out. I thought that was 800 US dollars. And I'm like, hell no, I am not paying that. Switch it back to EMS, blah, 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 blah. posted on the Discord. We'll bring Chocola up a little bit closer, and someone said, "Hey, are you sure that's USD and not yen?" It was yen, 800 yen, less than $8. No problem, paid it, sent an email saying, "I apologize for panicking, please just ship them out." So yeah, that was my story. But anyways, that is Chocola in her blister packaging. Let's go ahead and actually focus on figures now. So we'll get her out of the blister. Yeah, come on. Oh, she's taped on the top too. There we go. So we'll start with her base, which unfortunately, but considering the price, it's okay. It's a frosted, transparent, pink, reddish hexagon. It's got the little peg holes for her feet. And it's got a little design on the edge. Not super exciting or anything. But as I said, they're cheap figures, so don't expect super crazy details and stuff. So there is Chocola now. Let's she just had a little piece of plastic wrapped around her, and that was it. So let's do a little bit more detail. So yeah, not, like I said, not overly tall. In my opinion, I'd say maybe like a beach queen size, 1/10, 1/9. But there is Chocola's face. The happy kitty girl that she is. Come on. A little bit of focus. We got some cleavage peeking out. Nothing super detailed there, but the little, I don't even know what it's called, the cami or whatever, covering her boobs. It's got some wrinkling in it, and it's got the 3 red stripes. Very well done. Nice and clean. The paint, just gonna look her over real quick. And yeah, so far paint and everything looks pretty clean. Yep. So I'd say if you're worried about Pop-Up Parade, I'd say they're good figures. Not super detailed on the paint, like it's mostly one color, very little shading, but it's clean. There's nothing like out of the lines or anything. The sculpt is good. I mean, just look at her curly Q hair, her pigtails. Top of the head looks good. Again, very little to no shading that I can see. She does have some white poofs in her ears, her neko ears. She's in a cute dinky pose. She's got 4 red heart buttons on her torso, and a couple more underneath the apron part. Important question for Chocola. It is red and white Chimapan. Nice booty lines going on down there. And her stockings have the neko ears. So yeah, overall, just a small figure, but other than that, not bad. She fits into her base nice and easy. She's got nice red shoes on with little red buckles around her ankles. Good detail on the back of the knee. Her fingers are sculpted, but they're all one piece. You do get some little palm lines and everything. Doesn't look like there's any nail polish, which is to be expected. The other hand is curled up into a little cat paw pose. So yeah, nice and cute. So that's Chocola. Put her off to the side, and we've got Vanilla. Yes. So of the two, I like Chocola more as a character, but Vanilla is also very. I don't know the exact dairy type. I think Kudare, but the slow, monotone voice kinda. But she is funny and everything. She makes lots of jokes. So inside of the box, again, very plain, boring, but it is what it is. They also have quite the plastic smell when you first open them up, but there is vanilla. Can't have one without the other. And honestly, if they make maple, cinnamon, Azuki, and coconut in this line, I will probably buy them. If they make, what's her name? Cacao, or Caca, as I would call her, I would not buy her. Cacao can die in a fire for all I care. But yeah. Get vanilla open. Put her off to the side and pull out her base. So very similar to Chocola. It is a frosted hexagon, only vanilla is blue, more of an icy color. And there are 3 peg holes instead of 2 for Chocola. But not super exciting, but it is a base for a pretty inexpensive figure. I'm going to try to stop calling them cheap because they're good figures. They're not cheap, they're inexpensive. So yeah, there is Vanilla's face. We can focus. I do like the blue hair, or blue eyes and white hair. But like I said, I like Chocola just a little bit better. Vanilla is a bit more of a flat chest girl. You do see she has her name tag heart and her little bell on her necklace bow. Again, fingers, well done. This time her pinky is a little bit separated out, and her left hand is curled up into the cat's paw this time. Her little heart buttons are blue. She's got the white stockings, again with the Neko ears, and you can see they sculpted her good, so you got the little indent with her thighs. They're bulging out on top. She does have a little blue mark on her stocking. Again, not going to take points off for that or anything, and I could probably clean it up with a magic eraser if I wanted to try. So we'll see about that. For Vanilla, important question. Blue and white Shimmapan. Yes, the standard equipment. Again, good sculpting, good booty line. But her hair does seem to have a little bit more shading than Chocola's. I don't know if you can see it on camera. I didn't bring out all the lights. But she's got whiter hair, and then it's got like a purplish shading to it, which I like a little bit better than the typical gray that they use. Again, in her Neko ear, she does have the little poofies, fluffies, and everything. Nice little neck. And she does have her little ribbons tying her hair into her twin tails. Vanilla's seam line for the hair is a little bit more obvious than Chocola's, I think. But nice and cute. Looks good. Just only real complaint would be that little mark, but it is what it is. We'll get her on the base. She's a little bit more fiddly. Yeah, had to move the legs around a bit. But there we go. There is Vanilla. We'll do a spin around of her. So they have their cattails coming out from under the skirts instead of through a little hole in them. So bring Chocola up and put them together. Woohoo! And just in case you're curious about size, we have a Coke can. Something pretty much everyone knows the size of. So the Coke can comes up to their waists. So I think according to MSC it was like 170 millimeters or like 6.5, 6.6 inches tall. But yeah, put that back off to the side, bring them a little bit closer. Move the camera down just a bit. Sorry about shakiness and whatnot. Just trying to get a better angle for them. Chocola is just such a happy girl. She's got some blushing going on. Vanilla, she's in her couder. I think that's what it's called. Their hair does kind of want to tangle, so doesn't really want to push the bases together. But we'll do a spin around of them like this. Nice and cool and everything. I think they're good figures. As I said, I wasn't sure about the pop-up parade line, especially when it was described as being like Good Smile's prize figure line, basically. Which I can see. They are small, and like I said, the paint isn't super intense or anything. But it's definitely going to fill a market because people don't have hundreds and hundreds of dollars to spend. These are less than $40. They're like around $30, $35. They're a little bit small, which would be my biggest complaint about the line. But honestly, just looking at them alone, they're good. Once I get them around my other figures, we'll see how they look then. But yeah, I'm rambling again. Yes. Gotta have the important angles. Yes. The booty shots. Now if we put them like this could be good if you have them on like a corner. They're kind of facing the opposite directions. And I mean, you can just pose them however you want. If you wanted, you could even put them opposite sides. This is good too. I do like them a little bit better where they're looking together, but they actually kind of fit together a little better like this. I'm rambling again. How many times am I going to say that? Let's do a couple close-ups. Try to get an angle where I don't block light. So yeah, Vanilla looks good. And Chocola also looks good. I love me some NekoPara. They're great games. Well, not great games, but they're fun games. They're entertaining. They don't try to make themselves out to be anything but what they are. The anime was kind of meh, but that's what you're going to get when you take out the naughty scenes and when they introduce horrible characters like Cacao. But yeah, Chocola has quite a bit of sculpting detail in her hair, at least. So yeah, there's that. Let's go ahead, spin them back around, and we'll close this out. So this is ChocoVani. Yes, Chocola and Vanilla. They are from NekoPara. They are part of the pop-up parade lines. Non-scale, but I would say 1/9, 1/10-ish, somewhere around there. They are manufactured by Good Smile Company. They both released on May 26th of 2020. And I bought them at Big in Japan because Ami was sold out, and they were actually a little bit cheaper there. I paid $3,190 each, or $3,157 each. So that's like $63 for two figures. Can't beat that. I mean, shipping was more than one of these. Because of Corona-chan, had to pay for DHL shipping, which in a way was good because I got them in 2 days. But for both of them from Big in Japan, EMS was 3,700 yen plus $8 upcharge for DHL, or 800 yen. Again, that's Big in Japan. I prepaid for these, so I don't know if that's the exact price if you say shipped them from Ami where they charge for shipping after. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I got some Nekos. There are more Nekos coming. We'll just see how many delays happen. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'm out. Meow. Bye-bye.